All right, I hope you guys are enjoying these because I'm picking Sandy's because she does mystery calls all the time into dental offices. So Sandy, tell me about another call you've done and the results of how that person handled it and what you'd recommend.
Sometimes I'll just randomly call a practice. And so I'll pull up their website. And so this particular practice, I'm pull up the website and I call. And the first thing that happens is they put me on hold. Okay, so she puts me on hold for almost 2 minutes. In fact, I forgot what I was doing. I almost fell asleep. I mean, seriously, I was like, what am I doing? I forgot. So she finally comes on and I start this conversation with her and I said, well, do you have a website? Because I'd like to go and check out your website. And she said, no, we don't have a website. And I'm on the website. And so then I'm scrolling through and I said, okay, so like, do you do whitening? Teeth whitening? And she said, no, but we do bonding. She said, we do bonding. Okay. And then I said, I'd like to make an appointment. And that was the next thing. And I think this is really important for the listeners is always know your next available time. So I asked her, I said, I'd like to make an appointment, tell me when you can see me. And it was just like, it took forever for her to say, I could see you next Wednesday. And that's not a good thing. So you should know. And I listened to another call just yesterday, and there was probably a 40-second time lag before the person answering the phone even replied when the new patient called and said, I'd like to make an appointment. And she was like, couldn't figure out when to get them in. So always know your next available hygiene and your next available doctor appointments. And for goodness sakes, know your website address, know your physical address so that if somebody needs directions to your office, you can kind of give them that address. Very important.
And then what about the hold? You said that she put you on hold for a long time, and I get questions about that a lot. So what's your thought about, we have a lot to do at the front desk, but what's your thought about putting patients on hold?
It's real. It's the real world. And so there are times. And so Miss Manner says, and I was taught the opposite years ago, is that, okay, you should take care of the phone and, forget about this person or whatever. But Miss Manner says is that you should finish the person you started. So let's say you're checking out a patient and then the phone rings. You can excuse yourself. They can see the phone's ringing and you're by yourself up front. So you can pick up the phone and you can answer it with your 3-part greeting and you can let the caller know, Joanne, I really want to speak with you. I'm checking out a patient. Would you like to hold or would you like for me to call you back? And so that's giving them an option. And this person knows, hey, she's going to take care of me. So that they're settled down with that. And then the other way around. So finish the person that you start first. And yes, it is very real. So you always ask, can I put you on hold for just a moment? Wait for the reply, put them on hold, and then go back. I think that experience helps with that.
I love that you're saying that. And for those that don't know Sandy's been doing this a lot longer. Well, I shouldn't say a lot longer than I have. We've both been in this industry a very long time doing this. But I don't know a lot of your theories, and I agree with you 100% on that. One of the stories that I always tell when I'm speaking on this is when I'm at a hotel checking in at nighttime. Usually, I get to a place, it's in the evening, and they let the phone ring. If you ever check into a hotel, and I'm like, looking at the person like, do you hear that? Do you want me to answer it? Like, you're just ignoring this call. Well, when we do that in front of a patient, now when the patient calls in and it just rings and rings and rings, they're going to have that memory of you just ignoring the phone call. So I agree. I'm going to do a plug here too. And you know this, but I'm going to make sure everybody else that listens to this. Now with AI, we have the opportunity to have AI help us with the phone calls. And
Yes.
so with Margo, with Mango, which has been trained by me, Margo can be your cloned version to at least take that message with that patient so they know that their call is important so you can call them back. Because the person in front of you, you definitely want to finish with them. So
Yes.
technology.
So
Finally.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Sandy. I appreciate this one.
Absolutely.